PilotFish, a leader in integration engine solutions, has been helping companies connect and exchange data with disparate systems for over 17 years. Splunk, Inc. is a leading platform for operational intelligence. Splunk is relied on for real-time insight and understanding gained from an organization's enterprise machine data. PilotFish is pleased to announce both its partnership with Splunk and the eiConsole for Splunk. The eiConsole for Splunk is the integration engine for Splunk users that effortlessly enables instant interaction with data beyond your enterprise. Now, Splunk users can gain insight from outside data sources and derive value from the full spectrum of data from anything and anywhere. The eiConsole for Splunk gives you the freedom to integrate Splunk with any database, system, device, or application. It is system, platform, and database agnostic and can be deployed on-site or in the cloud. PilotFish software has been architected explicitly to support handling the nuances of any industry's information exchange and the semantics of its data and standards. The eiConsole for Splunk provides out-of-the-box support for virtually every data format you might encounter outside your enterprise. The eiConsole for Splunk provides instant connectivity too, with over 24 built-in connectors. If you need support for some other connectivity protocol, simply add it in using our OpenAPI or .NET Bridge. The eiConsole for Splunk makes it easy to integrate with data sources outside of your enterprise. Integrations are configured following a graphical, automated interface assembly line. The assembly line consists of 7 stages. You start by configuring your source and target systems. In the source target stage, add a source, or 2 or 3. You can choose from our library of built-in icons or use your own. Label your source for easy reference later. In the target stage, select Splunk as your target. You can add as many source and targets as you like. Next, select the listener stage. Choose the connectivity protocol from a drop-down of built-in connectors. Each listener has a pre-configured panel with default settings that make it easy. Next, select the source transform stage. The configuration panel opens. Select the New Format button and type in a name. Uncheck Direct Relay and click the New button to open the data mapper. The eiConsole features a 3-pane drag-and-drop data mapper. Your source is on the left, the target is on the right. You create a mapping by simply dragging source and target fields into the middle pane. Choose from a palette of XSLT structures and functions to do anything graphically that you can do programmatically. To create for each statements in concatenation, simply navigate to the palette and drag them onto your mapping. While you never have to rely on scripting or coding, the eiConsole generates W3C compliant XSLT under the covers. If you want to work in code view, you can simply toggle back and forth in real time between graphical and code views. Once you've completed your mapping, the next stage is the route stage. Here we can add routing rules. You can send to all targets or layer XPath expressions to route transactions. You can also add transaction monitoring to set up email alerts, error route triggers, and SNMP traps. Next, select the target transform stage. Here you can perform transformations on your data to match what the receiving system requires. As with the source transformation stage, you can select from built-in transformation modules to instantly read in your data, or use the eiConsole's data mapper to map your data to the target format. Moving along to the transport stage, like the listener stage, you're presented with over 24 built-in adapters, including the eiConsole Splunk Event Logging Transport. This adapter allows Splunk users to post transaction data as an event to a running Splunk instance via HTTP. Now that you've configured the interface, you can test it end-to-end in the eiConsole's testing mode. Select testing mode from the route menu. In testing mode, you can start and stop your test at any stage and view the output of any stage. It alerts you to errors so that you can work iteratively until your interface is fully tested and ready for deployment. The eiConsole for Splunk makes deployment easy too. In the eiConsole, configurations are just files on the file system. To copy files, simply navigate to the root directory chosen for these configurations and copy the files over to the other server. Use the eiConsole's built-in drag and drop feature or deploy your interfaces through the EI dashboard, PilotFish's web-based application for operational reporting and management of your interfaces. For Splunk users, the eiConsole for Splunk goes way beyond ETL functionality with tools and adapters that require no coding or scripting. These include a Splunk search listener to execute Splunk search queries and process the output, a Splunk transport to post transaction data as event data to Splunk, a Splunk processor to send events to Splunk at specified stages of interface progression, a Splunk log appender to a log4j appender configuration provided in the logging configuration file. With the eiConsole for Splunk, users can realize value from the full spectrum of data from anything and anywhere and gain added insight from all your outside data sources.